Hi, and welcome back to Tennessee Smokin' and Grillin'. I'm Dustin, and today we're going to be making the ultimate side dish. We're going to be making the bacon explosion. Okay, here's what we're going to use today. I've got a pack of Italian sausage. I got the mild. I'm going to use the Suckle Buster's hog waller this time, so I believe it'll go real nice on it. I'm going to need some toothpicks, some of your barbecue sauce. I'm using the charred end smokehouse, and it wouldn't be bacon explosion without the bacon. You need to go ahead and get yourself and make a bacon weave. If you don't know how to do that, I've got a video on there. Check it out, like it if it helped you, and let's get to it. Okay, first thing you want to do after you got your weave made, get your rub. Like I said, I'm going to be using the Suckle Buster's hog waller. Just put your rub to it. Get you a nice coat down across the whole thing. I like the hog waller because it's got a nice little kick to it that I don't think the competition blend might use had. Alright, the next thing you're going to do, get your sausage. Just start smashing it down on there. Try to get it as even as you can. Try to bring it all the way to the end if you can. I put a lot of bacon on this one, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. We're going to find out. Just try to make sure it's the same thickness throughout. Just work your way from the middle out. Alright, that's about the same thickness all the way around. Got it out pretty much to the ends. So next thing you're going to do is we're going to get some more of your Suckle Buster, or whatever rubber you're using. Put another real good coat on there. Alright. Alright, from here you can pretty much do what you want to with it. Make it kind of your own. I'm going to put some sharp cheddar cheese. A couple dashes of Frank's Red Hot. And I got some bacon I crisped up. I'm going to sprinkle some more bacon on there because why not, right? Okay, now we start rolling. All right, this is the kind of the tricky part. Start, find your end of your bacon. Sometimes it helps if you got two people. Kind of roll it in sync together. You pack it nice and tight, rolling pretty good. All right, sure enough, there it is. Golly, look at that. All right, from here, find out where your bacon stops rolling. Get you some toothpicks, stick them in there. Don't lose the roll. All right. Okay, there she is. Now I am going to use this grill rack I made Again, I'm finding out I'm using this thing a lot, so what I'm going to end up doing is having to break down and just buy a grill rack, a real one. But anyhow, I'm going to put the pan underneath it because it is baking. It's going to have a lot of grease, and I don't want the grease dripping down on the fire. You know, obvious reasons. I don't want any flare up. So this right here should help. So she's ready to go on the smoker. Let's get it. Okay, the smoker's up to 250. That's where I want it. I'm going to ahead and put it in there. Got it on the rack. Got the probe stuck in the middle. Now, it's going to be done at around 160 internal temperature. But we're going to pull this thing off about 145, 150 and finish it up and stick it back on. So I am using my smoker tube because I just want a little bit of extra smoke as much as I can on this. I'm using the apple wood pellets. I think it's going to give it a real good sweet taste. And so that's it. We're going to check back when it gets to about 145, 150. Okay, it's showing us about 150 degrees, and man, that looks great. Look at that. It's coming along great. All right, we're going to take it to the kitchen. We're going to put a little barbecue sauce on it, put it back in here, and let it finish up. All right, we got her back into the kitchen. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is pull the toothpicks out. That heat should have secured the bacon, and it shouldn't go anywhere. All right. Wow, it's in here. Happens when you smoke it. All right, next thing, get you some barbecue sauce. Go ahead and drape it down with it. Just going to baste it all over it. Put it back on the grill and let it cook for maybe another hour, or at least until it gets to at least 160. And what that's going to do is that barbecue sauce is going to get nice and sticky, and that bacon's going to finish crisp enough, and it should be delicious. All right, I'm showing an internal temperature of 162. Let's take a look at it. Wow. I think she's ready, don't you? Look at that. Get her out of here into the kitchen. All right, she's finished here. Come here and look at this. Look how juicy this is. Just pushing it. Look at this. Gosh, that looks great. All right, let's try it out. Let's cut her right down the middle. Oh my gosh. Look at that. All right, try a little slice here. Hot. All right, that's your bacon weave. You got Italian sausage mixed in with Suckle Buster's hog waller rub and some barbecue sauce. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh. It's one of my new favorite things. That is delicious. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just like, subscribe, and share if you don't care, and tell your friends about it. I'm trying to grow my channel, so still trying to do at least 1 or 2 good cooks a week. So until next time,